worry, my friends. I am your...
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Give me more!
Another word for compromise is failure.
Feel this.
Dish is cleaned! Dish is cleaned!
A gentle breeze is enough to shake the foes.
Want to know my...
Dish is cleaned!
Time to change my northern veil.
Raising my shield for others is what...
Feel the surge of the oceans. Time to change my northern veil.
Give me more!
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
Ready for all challenges.
Raising my shield for others is what I was born to do.
I own the stage! Give me more!
Numenon's flame won't waver, and neither will I.
Dish is cleaned!
Time to change my northern veil.
My music is my attitude. I'm your guy.
Let Rook go first.
worry, my friends. I am your shield.
I have no tolerance for betrayal. Dish is cleaned! Give me more!
People, the backbone of a kingdom.
Dish is cleaned! Dish is cleaned!
The more your fear grows, the smaller
give
you
up.
become.
Give me more!
Want some ice? Follow your heart.
Is there a ninja who has stolen my skill of doppelganger? Dish is cleaned!
We are unity in diversity.
The ice.
We are unity
This is not
in
an appropriate
diversity.
place.
That's one for...
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Om to it, om!
Dish is cleaned!
Comes with surprise.
Legends,
Rage on, Hurricane.
we are unity.
Show me some real challenges! Dish is cleaned!
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Legends,
This is not an
never
appropriate
surrender.
place to. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Dish is cleaned!
This is not. This is not.
This feels...
Legends, never surrender.
Stronger than you.
Take this.
Ice doesn't fear. Follow your heart.
No pain, no gain.
The blood of monkey would never die. Dish is clean!
Until it on!
Follow your...
Show me some real challenges!
It's all written in the stars.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Dish is clean!
We are unity
This
in
is not an
diversity.
appropriate place to stay any longer.
Dish is clean!
Never settle for being second.
We are unity in diversity. Legends never surrender.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate
No
place to
pain,
stay any
no
longer.
gain.
Dish is clean!
Until it off!
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Not first before we go again.
Dish is
No
clean!
pain, no gain.
Take this! This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
We are unity
This
in
is not an
diversity.
appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay. This is not an appropriate place to
I
stay.
am legend.
That's
Never settle for being second.
Tremble before
The blood of monkey would never die.
This is not an This is not an appropriate place to stay. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any
legends
longer.
never surrender. No pain, no gain.
Never settle for being second. Dish is cleaned!
Dishes, please!
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Dishes, please!
Enough of your nonsense.
We are unity in diversity.
Dishes cleaned!
The root of all evil lies within.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Legends never surrender.
This is not
The
an
blood of
appropriate
monkey
place
would
to
never
stay
die.
any longer.
Dishes cleaned!
No rose without a thorn.
We are unity in diversity.
Won't be so lucky next time.
But this is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Dishes cleaned!
All lives are reckoned.
This is not an appropriate place to stay.
Miles away.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not.
Maggots.
This is not an appropriate. This is not an appropriate place to stay any
legend.
longer. This is not an appropriate place to. This.
Maggots.
Dishes cleaned!
Nothing to brag
Let me
about.
show you the art of killing demons. I'll cleanse this land with your blood.
Om till it om! You won't be so. You won't be so.
I don't want.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Demons, I'll I'll cleanse this land with your blood.
This is not
The scales have tipped. I'm not done yet.
Let me show you the art of killing.
One more round.
Dishes cleaned.